You gotta turn up if you want change. You gotta stop waiting for other people to speak on your behalf. And you've gotta fight and speak louder and harder than everybody else. What gives me hope is the drastic take-up we've seen of civil society rising up and saying enough. We are no longer going to rely on institutions, on politicians, on leaders in order to speak on our behalf. We are seeing this today. We've seen this in the Me Too movement. We've seen the push for greater transparency, the things that have taken Epstein down in the MIT Media Labs, for example, and how people, and Amazon is having a walkout today. People are standing up for what they believe in, and that gives me so much hope.
What gives you hope today, looking at current trends for what may happen in the future?
What gives me hope today are people born after the year 2000, young people. And that's not just because I'm a crotchety old man. My hope is driven by the idea that you have these people who have tools and processes that they know how to use, that they've grown up with, that will allow them to make changes in ways that those of us who are old won't even recognize until they've hit us. That's what's been so fascinating about the anti-gun movement that's emerged recently in the United States, driven by younger people, is that it's been organized not by the conventional sending out flyers and let's find a leader who will tell us what to do. It's been organized by this kind of asymmetric network of sharing.
Yeah, and more power to them.
I think that there's so much to be excited about right now. I believe the world is going under a massive reckoning through economic reckoning, through a values and beliefs reckoning, through letting go of things that we've held onto as ideals for decades, and that we're all having a really introspective look at how we think, work, live, interact, create businesses, build meaning, educate our children, provide healthcare. We're seeing industries and megatrends being disrupted before our very eyes. And in moments of significant change, we look for the leaders. We look for the people that are standing up to shine the light. And leadership is about being that lighthouse. And the lighthouse doesn't run all over the island to save people. It stands still and is very calm and considered, and then it shares its message and vision so that people can move towards the light. And that's what I think we're seeing people look for right now. And the leadership is coming from really interesting places.
What gives me hope is seeing and reading and speaking to women about what their ambitions are. In fact, I just got an email about 5 minutes before we sat down to chat, and it's a woman talking about how she wants to be a kick-ass leader and she wants to inspire the people she meets. And when you see and hear from people who just want more for their life, that's so infectious. And it starts to open up your mind on how you can help them do that. And by helping others, you end up helping yourself. And so I think there's this wonderful norm that we're creating out of it. So what really gives me hope for the future is seeing, so many, female CEOs, so many female executives, coming up to the board. It's seeing incredible young girls like Greta Thunberg talking about climate change and really bringing it to the forefront as it needs to be. So seeing all these incredible women come to the forefront really gives me hope for our future, and I think that we're going to see this sort of ambition unleashed unashamedly like we never have before, where women are going to stop hiding behind this perceived mold where they need to play small and just really genuinely be themselves.
So what gives you the most hope when you think about the future of human behaviour and how things are changing?
Well, two things. One is that people are, I believe in the good of people, that people are in essence good people and will take care of each other in times of need. And the other one is that people are endlessly creative in finding solutions. So if you say, right, there is technology coming and it's taking these kinds of jobs away, I am 100% positive that we'll find another set of jobs. They'll get created because we are such creative human beings.